anasa wo frɛ any endin komo ye hu de how ye bema edru aba be kaunsa na wonu ma edru no kwawu mu a wankasa be hu sampa wa ye edru na ba PC he ba ma menzama de na edru de eye editwem sa pepepe enetie 0540 740 740 0540 740 740 and I say 0540 740 tell a friend to tell a friend PC aba ma menzema aba nti beje wa yare sa wo sisi yare wo akoma yare ho na mani sansa anasa wo beman asini transi so many years obi na kan asem 20 years and over PC aba ma menzema edi na wotwe ekwa ntu na wotwe mienu mahu se me be me ekeka no wa bra na me yire enda ho eye me wanwa pa sanse me 90 years and over abia me ka se me complain na no me na daddy baby wanyi adwiri wo san pesa de ekeka no ho adwiri himfa ba wo ba R.K.B show is o ka se baby adwiri momu no eye nkonkon a eye me sere na afis me sanjindi esanse ne be ma na esi ni trust so many years no wantena wo enfodi am odi chi ya pa but PC eba ma menzema oditu ana mo eba ye no ne nsa ka aduro no ekọ no 2 weeks ne be ma na tuma pagya ne mu wa bra ne yere enda ho ntabia me kase 90 years and above enya na yaresa anase ne need das wasan and need das wasan babio no na wo a wo 40s 50s 60s 70s 80s and 90s no wo ho ye den tell a friend to tell a friend so tuning to R.K.B show no so no fa PC ever ba benzuma no ma no ofa no ma no na oni ye din komo eco details e be ma ye hu se sa problem na how anase sa de we na how ye ma won second dro no ma dro no ko mu a won se bon sampa ababa we nyame ache na achede panya achede bia se eye achede a se wonu madru no kowu mu eye bibidu achede kroti anasa wo de adru no ye hu na mani a ye adru no be ko atie yare no ama wanya wa yare se be fa physics afa wuju wo be de ho na watumi de wonsa esobo na wo beti the reason why asia de duo nankasan ebu faso ewo PC heba ma menzema se ampa mami tutuam nika enkoje ma yare sa fa hye wutrim e nationwide delivery and worldwide delivery nti baby bia wo bia woni excuses se djuma wo mu no ye mabreak anase ye mabreak me se ono anso be fa phone no na woni ye din komo 0540 740 740 me se ye nationwide delivery and worldwide delivery obi bi se na nationwide enene hemfa enene Ghana tokro bia wo mbia betumi de aduro no aba wo pona no sa na worldwide abrochi amana ni baby bia wo bia betumi de aduro no aba wo pona no PC heba ma menzema nkwa de habama edi kuntia honam ani ayare ani sunsun mu yare PC heba ma menzema edru enon kan kire o sese or no edi for spiritual kan kire say ko fa ne picture bra ko fa na tare bia ko sa ne naso ahwe da bida die hia ne wudi mesi obi bia waba obi abeka kire sampa mami oye tatahwe onenti ne ye body samra ne say eye one time quick na ye one time quick eyampa esan say habama eni dumra me ne haba ne din komo me ne menu epen akanya ho abom ye ne din komo ye ne nipa all how wo ma wiase na ye wonno ama yawe an ababesuo so eni ne din komo ede na ope ye tumi e deliver ye mantiase ye adwuma mesi ye wiase ho kwan na dwense so ntumi nsambe ha tu bio am wotumi ade ho na wo mpewe na wo pede agi PC baba menzo wankwa na obeya we nti sanfa na mo one testing no ma no 0540 740 740 0540 740 740 no man de ti se ni wura pepepepe wakoma bo peli anase obi no kana asem se medidi amete se atwimi papi PC me hu ni se me bema afon aye kete me hu ni se rashisi bi ba ko ni mienu ebesi ho me ka se me treat no no akọ omu anase aba odebo no ho nsam no se starting kra na me ka se I say be me kra me yare me nsa ne yare because me mia nsu bi efrimu ba me wan say sanko na me si da bi sa tam na wo system bon kaye say nyama bi enko yie but because of lack of knowledge my people perishing no wa dwen kire so and me kra me yare me nsa ne yare ne ko na asan aiden aba entesa nti tutu America bra PC heba me wo immune system support ebe boost immune system akon atie yaro ama wadon wo me vitality aduro wo be ma be gina so peme wo ba adwuma mo ba na kase yenda na ye kakra na ya soso me sa West Pain aduro de wo sisi yare na city e bia de abubu wagu ho de ama wonu mato me se bra PC heba wo benya wa yaresa afiso etesi weni so ana weni na ekusu ana nso wakoje glass me se bra PC heba opese onya hwi bebre ti se me bra PC heba opese honam skin enkasa bra PC heba oba wahimfie ho aye something which is the bra PC heba bema mesi wabubogu anase ya show katita ewo wo bema mu prostate yare aje won abos body o ema won yemfi PC heba ma menzman kono ya ma ndro ma tumi dwunso efili ankasa obi na kasa ise mitumi dwunso tata me dwunso metese me dwunso first na me dwunso amenti me ho ane se me ho ase PC mu se me hyekotu so eye me feria mitumi ebo pampas ti se bia se kura meto esoso no so na ye me bema na etum ase me ho ane me ho ase enam PC heba ba benzman ti se me dwunso ameti no mu se dwunso de me ampaso dwunso na etumi free me bema eba me ho atome me bema fon ye ketekete sisi ayeden asan ekese ayetinzi ayegoyi mitumi di bo adwuma mo ba ne kase ye nda na kakra ne yasoso ti se de wo kano eye trodo eye no kran kasa de wo ka bia wo agise wan bambe yusu PC eba ma menzim adrum no what na fie adult inti bra sanfo number 1 testing normal 0540 740 no man of second one ba kon da abeka ho 0542 9995997 0542 995997 me no masini na ede ti se di ura pepepe bra PC e ba beje wa yaresa PC e ba ye wa Accra Medina Social Welfare Gate opposite Accra Medina Social Welfare Gate opposite afiso ye binimi frɛ bisase mpacho anyi mfa na mfidie na ye de hwehwe hunamdie hu ewo mpacho ene na ewo Accra Center hesi nti Medina Central Medina Social Welfare Gate opposite eye wa Accra wo pese obehwehwe hunamdie no enhu de ye haw ansa na eduadun e de apie wo so mepacho mfidie no mese ye wa Accra afiso no wo pese woni ye din komo ofun so na etumi hu de ye haw mesi ye center na ba ko ewo takrade ewo mfidie no ewo takrade msebra ye wo Air Force Station Basic School opposite woni ye ndin komo enko detail na ye behun de haw esanse ya kyede so nkan ya media ma dumintin media adu no ma wo adu no be ko atie yare no ama wadin ama watumi de wonsa esubus akasa mpa ababa we nyame ache na kyede pa afiso tosumi so pese onya baby ebe hide esa won yare for spiritual purposes and wobubu agufom wonsa dan wonum ato asa wafon aye kitikiti bi ana say me yare di aye sunsumu yare ya wokisi na mo bedi nkan foka aba commander junction usi wa drivers bebre ho motor riders bebre so esisi wo so ko PC aba mamesme spiritual center for your spiritual normal no aye 0596 575934 0596 575934 fashe utrim your spiritual normal no 0596 575934 mesebra ye wo bebi e bedriba ma amwada ya besaw ya within a short time wo bebe fi bebi saw na yemfa na okoye ena wunya waya se be buru wadwen ne wonti ase so afso ba Accra mesi o Medina Social Welfare Gate ko YouTube PC Eba TV or YouTube PC Eba TV or Facebook PC Eba TV or IG, which is Instagram. Obviously, PCEbaClan.com, your website. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Unsubscribe to your PC Eba TV, no. YouTube, no one can say sampa. Ababa we nyame ache yade. Some phone number 1 testing number no 0540 740 740. What's we are reading? 1 2 we are reading. One can say sampa free. Ne be ye di hu dwuma e be catch you. Ye di hu dwuma e be catch you. spams no ma catch us won't me sure buying se bra PC eba or buy a boom so won't me wo ma catch us and my young ye hoise into bra PC eba you to me and who I would yet have money do man de mount one of my bell from come of super front and back we are slim to some no winning your machines ye sound so I won't draw I had the bamo a bit boost system no bones of fronty air back bones of back so air back I will be able to say when you be a nature and one so bones of system assassin rumors a year juman cassa won't pay way opedian bema so per se ye kasi or per se ye tinty ye go he on no so man and be say don't hesitate straight to PC Eba Center for number 1 tasting number 0540 740 740 yame ya domwa de sende ye besan so ahia me send location to hobio me se Accra yo Medina Social Welfare Gate opposite bonsa hwefefefe ya cho PC Eba Center yesa cho ma menzema number 1 tasting number ya cho no go yi e de yabo 0540 740 740 ma wi amfisi am ya dum si bronya no ye then promo 30% for package 10% for then for half package yame ya dum ye besen so ahia afishia pa bye for now.
Okay mame yemfasia na me na wase yentu ohina konwa so ensane emfa no ensan fa no be si akonwa so eye no mu another one spirit yetu for this lawyer name be secret yetu for this doctor name secret yetu for nurse name be secret yetu for asam no prayer 96 President Kufuor held it twice 2004 President Mills held it once, he died, he left. John Mahama, on the 9th of 24th July 2012, you held the sword of state and you swore an oath. On the 7th of January 2013, you held the sword of state and swore an oath. You held it twice. Why do you want to hold it 3 times and be a curse upon the country? He cannot. Nana has held it twice. He can't hold it the 3rd time. Why does John Mahama think that Ghana was created for him and that he will come and mess the nation up spiritually and physically? It won't happen. It cannot happen. Any panje nyame mame sama makwaba emfamra 90.5 FM so mame utimesre why any panje nyame enti ni grofo be chichire ye de to ba bi ni nyina na mbam I don't know how I believe my brother and the next and I say administration am kwanso aka 19 days in no ba no menim how am for be sifa bomb brother but these are some of the words we used to hear proud to election 2024 and my John Mahama eti near tie no na me pacho bra YouTube radio good 905 FM yes Facebook na ready okay it's YouTube no me pacho momra say Facebook no they've taken it off and momra YouTube na yanko yanim na information be call rounds near tiene say ya to abawie me kai say ya to abawie na omoto petrol man sade ya to aba 3 days before elections and omoto petrol. Then my uncle called me because he you talk about Ghana how we are. I said the outgoing government, you know, I say a man 1 week. No, this is Saturday, and I'm beside Saturday. Was he be beginning to say Bruni? Now we be new man spacer or busy behavior. And Nema air coso within the government agencies, no. Mutiemi pa. And Nema air coso. A Jubaku aya bindia. Current government, our President Akufo-Addo Tiso. And appointees at Tisono. On person digana bone. Edman the next government. Near Tiene say. Okoko agencies and institutions in Libya. One more year recruitment and appointments. And now, one more year promotions,
putting nkrofo ekoto salary bia they don't even deserve. Tiemiye pa. President Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as Vice President, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, right, the Finance Minister. Any government appointees in the state institutions in Shomusano. What would do bonnet within this space at their tour from at their train the next government next year? Oko Gihoka, Enra Gihok Union, no, one more aye or yechre. Now, when you listen to them, Gihok, Kofi Juma, wa Gugihok. Kofi Ghana, wanuna Gihok company bakwe wa takwa na boso. Okotoy na zeyano. Kofi Juma. It is alleged, sir, 2 weeks ago, 2.6 billion will be Gihok account obeyi Kumasi Kokoye elections. 260,000 plus. It is alleged, sir, car abide man Kofi Juma as MD for Gihok no. What the man the boy na wa wari Akufo-Addo baba iwano. And what time sika from Gihok account and the koto language or them. Now they are trying to mess the system up. What you know how to say? Boni Akufo di Ghana. Na oshe baby a Ghana draw up one more your investment with government. One more bias akomo besiam ho yentimi ntuoma ya postpone it all sad debt no akoma the future government no still and so Akufo-Addo any Bawumia and appointees. There are government vehicles. I bought system in the chair here. What will hear this year? A change ownership of some government vehicles. They are buying Corolla 10,000, 7,000, 15,000. Then the car attack right saying. But adia mi dihu yaw a Ghana Police Service. Mr. Incoming President, Mr. Mahama, we want a system, system, no, and say, political activists be and a sorry preventing Yama. Sure, I didn't see Nra. Woman load gold, and you go to buy no. And say taking a draw from po. And say taking your friend saying, I get Obia or Dom MPP na NDC. And we prevent this idea no. Ghana Police Service Intelligence Unit anymore. How do you pick intelligence or how do you say intel? Ghana Police Service. Ni Akufo-Addo. Anybody me and say one more some party apparatchiks and the association institutions no and one more Ghana bonekwa. It will be a post ya tadiye. Instead say obey juma in the name of Ghana. Send the part obey juma my dear Akufo-Addo because a quay of fast when you suppose your talent share, you know, and you can pass on the best share. Share fertilizers, any other building materials, sir. Yes, so called Sevilla. Sir, Sevilla for a hospital, I don't want to see one of them. We are told, sir, I'm not first 30 and sad animal to 2 a condition as a boom. Near Ghana Police Service, enim yenyina kwa ho ne achi driver ni. Yenyina kwa ho o license wan. Adanawu ma chew. Na kwabra ne twini pose kwa wankwagi bi dia kwa ne girlfriend. Near Ghana Police Service ni mi say ene ya o say MTT the phone we say for. Hwe wo mo kwa yo mo gira sa ayi Cape Coast kwan. wɔnyɛ MTTD ni ɛso ɔmo sɔde a wɔmo hwɛ lines ɔmo hwɛ licenses mpo wɔhwɛ insurance and roadworthy biribi awie no ɔso license wɔn but ɛba no intel they don't have it. It is a president wo ba yi ye penkrofo a wɔn bɛma system no ayɛ adwuma a sɛ a just obi wia Ghana ɛso mu sampa bibi si wɔ hanom and some men in uniform etimi the government officials to loot Ghana and we call ourselves ye ɔman a ye pɛsɛ yakɔ yanim. What you say? Etimi Sakufo dampare wo leadership no enye kele wole ene ayi a wodi besi usunku anwo enye kele wole chie enye ayi chie no dabi you need so what say what rebrand Ghana Police Service me hunu say the intelligence unit ni ya adwuma and say take me for me to come and sit here and announce to Ghanaians say ye wia Ghana japade e wasin for suntimu nko ho no and adwuma na mo yare le saying adwuma na mo yare saying we appreciate the hard worker Ghana Police Service mo ye because you on for wom you on your for wom adwuma mo yare de mo ye but the problem no at the top. Yato obawie abana yato awie no aban asesa eti yenua Ghana na yefa nkonkodi because yekoyi yenim tam ebeba biam ti no kakana ka no yenluti na Ghana nyomobo ekoya President Akufo-Addo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and the point is afaso awie Ghana samu akuni edu no Ghana nyamobo Ghana enyamobo yase mo education minister no mamen kwale so kakra wonim say wayek enkwara chro exams one mark you because of a car by the one Akufo-Addo asega now na aban we sudi na wia and a bo 7 December no Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia say Ghana na awia bo no awia bomb so no 7 December ne so ne be catch am say Bawumia anto ama ne ho still an mo ze meboa but the video me hu ye Bawumia never voted for himself. That video no me try my chira join my kwako fast video number. Bawumia to abana ma ne ho. Wonim say ya otwe bi kom. Watwe bi kom. Obi akoto aba otwe bi kom bia na ohwe mahama. Bawumia twe bi kom anza na woto. Is Bawumia to aba ma ne ho de e be basa discussion so. But from any education ministry Dr. Aduchum yeso R.K.B America. Na if I say Jetmoga no mo ekwadwuma na wo mama free school ba na bia ne papa maya. Zani school na kofa nkwan hwe omo. Ma mi odende ni omo mom ai kalipo. So ho ene alewa no ahwe omo a ene na ma kufa kofa say papa na school. What is school to omo na Ghana education service here. Papa ne ba ye no. Tio for the first time in the history of Ghana. Yes, secondary school now ye nowhere. And now a buying equator millions of CDs. And the photocopies what they mine. See and go to your past questions. If I go to exams. Menu can say SSC yatro. But why you can release event say results no simply because almost all marking ye adanya abide wo mka but under Aduchum Any Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yetimi kota millions of citizens ekoye photocopies of past questions. Past questions so near the amount kwa asa monyenko but enkrofona esese yetuo mka ama nguma suani jirambrane no. Abadu mka so wontua. Then the finance minister will come and tell me that we are living behind a strong economy. Enkwada teacher for a market and kwada papers ever seen the government of Ghana edwomka Akufo-Addo tiwo because nenena bienru SHS Akufo-Addo tiwo ena ne bani SHS ni bi ena omo mani nyina ko international schools in Ghana. They are doing foreign programs in Ghana. And I want to AFG Ike and one gusua one more salvation or Asia. It will be a fun home. And conduct exams are we are in December next year. I can some few days away. Another bay, and 18th. So we are talking about 13 days to go. I said some kwada university no. Ever see the inquiry results in my adanya government of Ghana at wire kika. It almost a month ya one more emma keep paper no and will easy results no. Economy na yes say strong no and only Yanko Energy Ministry. When you said Dumusaba na Dumusaba abaning na no. Ama first started at the blame Mama Hama, but yes, so Mama in. John Mahama is not the president now. John Mahama is president elect. Near ya tu abayinu. Eti afen ya tu abayinu ye fan ne tunka kunyane so. Meno kasai efiti sabri akopem opepombo so meni da tosu nsia. President Akufo-Addo na president. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president. Finito. Etene ya dum lighter. Eye John Mahama ya tu abama niti and ya dum light. Independent power producers they form IPPs for them. A bind wamka over $1 billion. A bind at wamka over $1 billion. $1 billion. And a president Akufo-Addo you say won't share sikano. So that burden ebeda John Mahama and administration so from January. Etidami atum na dum so a yeda so kitam sesia no. Ewura afia simu na. It is not the doing of the new administration ever. But it is the incompetence of President Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and appointees. And it is not as if say Ghana sikani krom hanumu. Woman ye sikano but obachedi. And until na batia one more anya sikani bienu na pre fertilizer ho a yakwachi bie no. So these are nkrofo one se one dogana abro so. Eti one sume sumpam tiamo yensem fama wo. The unprecedented defeat in the history of a year Fourth Republic since 1992 and our Akufo-Addo administration. Abana Bawumia ko jiremu no. Akufo-Addo mamu 8 years wan kuntabuo. Etenye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kwana na ni mogu asio. President Akufo-Addo and the Bawumia administration enfie nwotwe no ehun sunsuanso ena dano memenda isi ye no. Eti President Akufo-Addo enfie mako nwotwe oyeyi a R.K.B di yie. Esense abro katasicha proye dream kankan ede sha President Akufo-Addo and appointees ma Ghana yenye sika bebresu ye ba bia sika na fa no eno ho anim guase ene 1.7 million vote difference no. Eti dum so aba no Momisa President Kufuor say a Mary and other power badges now. John Mahama ekrade ba ye. Power badge a Mary free Dubai eba krom ha. 5 million 6 million. Near the free takrade ko Kumasi na $36 million no. Sa power badge na lenti ene yenti mi nyusu a yeda summo. Message na energy. President Mahama, me ba chotie me. Aka 19 days. No aba bedi mampanyini. A tosum yenu e Ghana. Greater Accra. Niema onya vote do pa no. Aye mita. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Any energy ministry ni hwan for ko fa ba kroma be bu nkrofo nkra. Ba chotie me pa. 2020 elections, no. NDC won Greater Accra. But the vote difference between MPP and NDC, no, now 76,000. Mr. President-elect, 2024, the vote difference between John Mahama and Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration is close to 700,000. Na enye economy ne nkoa ana a contributing factor. Mita crofon ko kraba Greater Accra ha ebe bu ye no e kan bi no mlusu ye e Greater Accra ha pa. And I am appealing to you, Mr. President-elect, sir, as a matter of urgency, no, make sure, sir, within the first 3 months, watch out 6 months, no, Samitana, ayekodi ewo, egu nyuma, egu krofobo tomuno, isi Samitana in every Greater Accra yempe. Because under President Mahama, time ana ECG, enyusu sa chronometer wense no. Na ECG ayejuma, e declare profit, meboa. Under President Mahama, ECG yajuma declare profit. ECG yajuma nyamfaso. Yakwa kofo meter bon krofo chrono Greater Accra but still yadasumu. Yakwa kofa meter a boy ka but still yadasumu. Zansa yesi ato credit na enkrofo bi kwati bi di command krofo bi asad ECG fo nya kakra bi na ECG e produce power. ECG kwaje power beton de mayan to go ban sense aduane anya na ono aye na wakwa kwaje koto no oboka mismanagement and chrono. Eti Mr. President elect 2028 about no. So to be summit free Greater Accra. Greater Accra only did 500,000 in advance. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not funny a ding come voice note to go me force to make us be bobi at your home. Eti Mr. Mahama me say Mita Akufo-Addo no Bawumia ko procure ye. I the bag Greater Accra hanoma abegu nyuma no. So to be summit no echo back to the old meter. ECG and one you su ye, but no yet to declare profit under your administration now. Me say I have 500,000 vote difference in advance before 2028 elections. I am speaking for the grassroots. Show no air grassroots show. It won't come on now because you are media at the chair of Mr. President. And there are the same people that talk about the mouth. Akwaba go catch them say, "Boakye, wouldn't me some young people ni, but because of some mentality me to abatia asa be was voice note no. Mama had there. Mama has been to your voice note crowd ya mama. Was some mentality me to abatia people because of some mentality. Mama has me nya. Na Mr. President elect me mo chira am say no ni. Mr. Mama tie, me nem say radio go dey on fa ni agro. Tieni pa.
Yo, father, Boakye there. Then I mean, I say, Charlie, my baba mo the woman you near call. Mr. Mama, yana here near Chuam. Maybe MPP nearby Eja. Because of more 19, because of Yama Quincy. You got to see how. Eh, me to see how. But I never be chair my drink a cran and say, many would you come on my message, Mr. E send me to be on the abbey. My, me tell me, baby, more coffee, a ready papa. And at the same time, so to creditor and back. No, on my tissue account to on my tissue account to Muswa, and I still pending. Lord, my Lord, we are 57 customer creditors. So the credit now so my 200 is on my telly. This is still pending. Charlie, when you be being found, no more messages send me to my answer. A day air condition to me so be a move, mine. And you're my out of scene. You see, this is here, say, Opa, Sicano, Omuchimu, we normally be Yakoba, meow, and in Napo, San Martin. Timmy Moon and Amunia be being found, I mean, already on the other day, Mr. When you are mental body and come, why?
Mr. Mama, we are letter to you. And yet, me, one people ni. I'm morning into a sort to Tiam for the first time. To be general because you only put 2 million man to about my air. Sandy Pano. I'm a more free of Babuye, one and go to Abamau. I'm a more free of Babuye, one and go to Abamfamau. I'm a more free of Babuye, one and go to Abamfamau. A Timitana Samana Mekano, Mr. President elect. One of the PDS. I'm Maswina, no, not Omopa Kwambi so say. Some people lose power. Nia no person me and say, one me go treachery, but on the control Ghana economy. Energy sector no, ye mitano ne PDS in yana kaumbi. Eti PDS deal no. I'm go through no, and I'm going to Samita way in a buy. Now, speeder, woman is a boss Samita way and near Twabano. You don't have any idea. Speedy power. President Kufadu are buying, and Dr. Mamadou Bamia. I'm going to boss Samita way Greater Crano. Now, what you don't want out here. And to Mr. Mahama, me say, Greater Accra. Sa new meter no de begu krom ha no no. Sa o sa meter no kwa 2028. Greater Accra only 500,000 vote difference. And so ento aba no. Because minim krofo meter when say buy no. Wamo a jai light yusu and so light wamo them. Ultimate top. Eti whoever offer sa contract ni ba say or treachery have to no one for ni nyina no twetwa ni nyina na mo investigate sanipa no eti energy sector no minimum wie maka Kofi Juma ho asem Kofi Juma gihok mo mani ko ho so no say ne ba be ma ware Akufo Addo baba ayiwa so mo ko ya ware no Jubilee House wo abusuafie erade yesi ya to baba Akufo Addo de e Jubilee House adani abusuafie ho ne ya gia ware awan fo ba bi okrom ha o e ho ne ya gia ware Kofi Juma no mama ni ko ne office wodum wa babro pa na woko Kofi da babro pa na woko what you say eti na jese ne etie no fa Joseph ya meto so mama na me hade na me share gold issue na ababa and fa Joseph Yami to so na me hade about you ni Facebook you ni Facebook nti mo am share on Facebook no betimi share on YouTube Radio Gold 905 FM on YouTube nti mbacho betimi akohonom mo betimi akohonom na fe ya hwe ha wa niema ebesifade akro mo betimi akoho na yeni yankomo kama enso so honum okay yeni yankomo kama so honum tisa sa pepe na de ne tie na issues ne doso issues na eboba na doso pa issues na eboba no e doso pa e doso pa na okay so mama hwade mama hwade Jifaguno on Facebook said, Dear Kofi Ofosun Kansa, kindly ensure that no car under your agency is sold. The attempt to effect change of ownership at the DVLA will not be allowed to pass. No, there's a certain Joseph Ankra who is spearheading this at the DVLA. We have details of his movements. Be warned. On Neprana. On Nepro. Okay. Ghana Police Service. In some way, Kenya no. Mama dream rasu. What you say? Ghana Police Service. And some way, Kenya mama dream rasu. Mama dream rasu pa. Mama dream raso papa iti na just near tie no na 9 constituencies are say kem no ebi mu gusu o kenkan presidential we say no likely say Baomia ebe drop 41 no nyae no ebe drop yes below 40 cra cause figures na ebo ba na de wan hwe ya ni ade no koye de sa na beye ni ade no koye de sa na beye eti na chese ne etiere no okay eti na chese no okay all right eti na chese ne etiere no ye behwe na ye bedi nkomo ye ni ma na wo so bedi nkomo area fa team Aura for the Ababa Tudway, the Aura team, a team are not ding. Na will be to say, Same Okuja Black Wom, na ya dom level. Honor so a woman, Udim say, baby, you, yes, two to cry enough. Na Osafama for Mechiao, Okai Crew and Associate, $1 million beer, Mukotuya ya. Moya receipt to was so adwuma na receipt na ye no ye trace ye hunu ni nyina no I think there boss abai de mo bebu hu akonta what I say I think there mo boss abai de mo bebu hu akonta Crown Associate as ye team started na ye list all the corrupt dues under this government starting from January I think say no mo meboa Ipiti January calling in ano. I see it me start na ye list and near Madame Momo. Cause I never see Kruma papa. And said a macano. I saw for near him for 92. Mona de be a janet to amo. And a copacho mame. Obigumi banani moase. And we order to 2 more mebre. Mra would did you know send no cash and the now the mumizans can free. Yes, we be answer. Cash na or they bro no sa cash ni free nti asofo ni titru money ahemfofo no ha busuapani fo de ya no ho nyi hu za asofo ni ahemfofo no de bia na ha okopacho mame odi hunu jon so jon me na ha odi hunu ha ya bo nkrofo bibire din ewum na state no ekɔ but NDC I'm for say policy ba ko amoye omoni beje o manya policy bia esa ora no omo se motimi chiwo mu nyina gum kra na ye gi sika manya dwuma bi okroma kra na I think say because omo nim say ye wi o man no ya Ghana for nim say omo wi o man no omo ya we pa say ye wi o man no nti eno de yɛbɛka kyerɛ mo ɔmo yɛawɛ Ghana for nim sɛ mp before wia Ghana ɔmo yɛawɛ because sika ebedi President Kufuor nsɛm ɛne adwuma ɔsɔ ɔde ayɛ no wode toto ho a ɛmfa eti wɔde free senior high school ne bɛbirim Ghana for ni so otua nkrofo school fees but wo bi sɛ nipa ne sɛ Ghana yen budget for the year and cry saying na component ahin the free SHS mo nim Robert catch us Kufuor to Korea school visit no why ade pa tie mo ensem fama no eno tira ma Ghana every but about the abandon the motor no say no by election no my ade cause enra na jo me da hono information bi aboba yesisika crofo cheche ye enkwana yesisika crofo cheche ne nyesika ketwa yesu udila mu ni ye ma obayire udila mu ni ye ma ontoma udila mu ni ye ma abentoa sane ma we nyina no ese sanitize system no the next government and the next IGP and then the next what have you say party beko primaries party ye beko general elections na obi akwakwa cheche niema wasa ye fa ne say ye fa ne say ayi fo gina we say mu no yen authorities ade no and say authorities ade no to the next IGP more the mami as former cadet commander they meet me me police training kakra o me ready no more meet me adi kama but I know there's going to be a new IGP from next year and I know the next IGP should make sure say niema said ye chiche ye to abaning crofo chiche niema no say Ghana Police Service for ehwehwe sade no ye papa what you say nti yanko mamene Chief Crusader eni komo Emmanuel Olsen Jr. Crusaders Against Corruption senior temeka maha
ya minyi
na bibia bokọ de
nyame adom ne mo mpaibo me gili se mo nsom hoye
nyame adom ye hoye pa
France na beka sakra mame mai na yitinkwa because Ghana ana iwini inti as long as he na ye Ghanaians ne die to say my home yitinkwa and most importantly say yampo the past 8 years no the way man na Ghana niema econo enya dia ebeboa ye even our present state and now you touching and into never here pa say in Sakrae beba nyame adom nyame na eti empaibo Ghana fo nyina empaibo ano hu say the Ghana ehia no kren and in ya eti into ya maye nyina ho eti nkwa
Yensha say from a year special voting exercise na enkrofo edile mo to abane ye che omniema na yemra the DD nankasa adom dodo no kokoto ye na nra me da ho is the northern part of Ghana ba bi kra na ye che ba yere ne ahwede ene niema ani sika de na ebocho a Crusaders money di elections na chi na ade na mo hunu ye
especially with the vote special voting so they can kai niema mienu ne hu ya yeni anchen ho kra yedi kan de o kai vote buying any vote selling a absolute criminal offense because so we share criminal code 1960 a HPP said the auto vote any the auto ni vote no mu na o ma form bra and until no see the share murder any other criminal offense no the same way and to see the share vote buying and vote selling clearly videos beto dey stress players in it especially individuals are normal contesting na omu delay mu echiche aduane any other things nyame pe nim other things are na eka ho but I know was to influence votes. Now the name one effort idea no one say obi to say honorable Lydia or a current member of parliament or ye juma will be bia ye hihye in bra and when ye hihye in bra e ka say vote buying a criminal offense. And so after say almost hihye in bra no onu mu decide say obi break his hand bra the irony of it. The second part here almost are no more man. Special voting largely involves security personnel. Security personnel no omnet is someone enforce laws no. And some Crawford it is someone enforce laws. They were also seen partaking in activities that breaking laws. Into law enforcers and law enactors, they were seen in it. That was a worrying thing. The second thing I knew was special voting has to do with say some of the police stations are your trying. You who say individual normal abandon with party colors. At least there was one police station I may personally me call who say MPP branded pickup is the honomo. The electoral laws the very day, especially there shouldn't be any flouting of any of the laws, electoral laws, which includes and to say yes, any political party colors. But unfortunately, that is how it happened here under the special voting. Fast forward, what about the main election in the Muswa? 7 years time. Vote buying was an open thing. In other words, we were normalizing it. Idea to say criminality, now you're normalizing. In Crawford boldly, it's to me campaign Crawford, almost to me Bassin Crawford in the bus, almost Chichiska. In Crawford boldly, even on the day of voting in Nankasa, in Crawford to me bar around, Ebe Chichi Bianini Sika, Koto Abamame, Okotoba, Fabe Treme. Look, the vote, who's there Koto Abba, and to say, who take pictures near the Excel Kochirubi. There were evidence. In Crawford Koto Abba, no make a picture, Eddie Akko, no Maka envelope, Omako Diska. Neither was vote buying. Indeed, honestly speaking, election every year, in as much as to a large extent, Bibia Kosi, your worry is speedily, you normalize criminality and not corruption in line with vote buying and vote selling. And it's very worrying.
I see. But Yensha so far, and then Ususu say, you reach me area preventive idea because Mekaya Ebra. Was it a Jesuba election, right?
Yes.
A Basuna, a sitting member of parliament, a handed envelope, white envelope, and a man, electoral commission, yes, officers are now allegedly, yes, the content of that envelope, now a Yesikano. I said, it looks as if, say, yes, as a country. And anytime you are, those in government. Krana a committee side we see more.
Yeah.
On my no, then it reach me to prevent side because I hear you a better crano. Near to me and so no.
In fact, extremely worrying. The bit me idea de biaya bomudero enforcement of the law. That is just the issue. Law no de ewo. Osha section 240 and 241, and 270 and 271. The whole thing says who engage in such a thing, our committee a criminal offense. Say, and then, seven. Who may say, make it a two, in Crawford, Chroma. And say, a couple who do and send a police for about some about the children. Say, and then, who say, make it a second, and then in Crawford, say meji omubuto musika ni adia and say you call radio so a press conference a petition and send a police for abaso mobile machine in this attitude no why then that they do vote buy new vote sell and so dear it is very difficult for the law enforcers to implement the law and no now they can't see the okay and so say mostly a party in power. Most of the time. And if it's a party in power, what it means is that the law enforcers, who are also almost appointed by the party in power, they find it difficult to arrest Ponipakono. And the woman say, oh, yes, meaning say, we now special prosecutor, Beba say, you investigation, or be nice, what two case in action. CID, or be investigation, or be Ponipakono once, twice, no, two case in action. It is just because they to me any leaders are leading this law enforcing entities with the political and the will, and because we put them in political will, but with the will. Say, making sure say, oh yeah, oh yeah, president, oh yeah, minister, oh yeah, MP, oh yeah, why, oh for Mumbrana, then making sure say Mbrano bedi and nobody. The problem is not the law. Problem is not just because we are not having individuals who was our will. I can say, we here, irrespective of who is involved, assembly by Metro Department. So say, the chance, yes, prosecuting Crawford, rather encouraging people to engage in this illegality. Say, Uhume, say, Mapa Korea, not in Brandon Mindi, Adia Chain, Obifu Fonsa Korea, Adia, in Brandon Mindi. The next day, another person saw Korea and branding in India. Impression are you creating is that, oh, it is even though I want branding now it is normal. And that is where we are. Our failure to make sure that you're there for so long is ending up normalizing this act of criminality. Your friend who goes buying and goes selling.
I see. Young transition conversation in the for your call the aspect of Aban Lusu, Yelutu Niema. It has to take some Ghanaians be vigilant for them to do a follow-up. Whilst a Ghana Police Service and other security agencies are mandated gather intelligence as to when the person debone after elections, no any one. The Ghana Police Service, any other institutions are ban bambo jumakua and some boy hobano. Papa, if I drew because Yanyanity send nobody MCB or co a fertilizer or send a crop for my train. A bank or ton at the end of a year, a queer 4 year train. Go to be a good be a Bank of Ghana, and I say, Grophobia cocoa too good. Your per se sporty gold to know, every free the shores of Ghana before and sana. I buy assessor. The Ghana Police Service, in terms of the fight against corruption, are they on top of issues?
They are not on top at all. And the reason why they are not on top is because they are polarized. They are making that institution extremely partisan. And then you will be a friend of protocol recruitment. As at a week and 2 weeks before the election, now you're pushing into recruitment service or Ghana Police. Young and public input. Majority of police services here, majority of them either say MPP and NDC. Instead of some of their professional work, they have turned the institution into a partisan institution. To the extent of who say, and then IGP, and then the deputy, they are fighting over positions, and they are saying, "Men are boy buying man the basso, into me na making a position way, and I mean a man boy buying into and to say this position way, mommy." We have partisan it, and until it to make say omoyeno. So say citizens no cry need to be a woman. And that is why, just like you said, it has to take the vigilance of individual citizens for us to prevent certain things. One of the municipal assembly, our voter region, just last week, and I'm in your information, say bags of rice. The MC, it took the vigilance of the people there. The same voter region, and also MC, the coordinator. And also, the fertilizer, he was taking it away. Northern region, a similar thing has happened. And Granny and Richie airport, a similar thing has happened. All of these things, it took the individual citizen to bring it to the attention of the military, and I mean the police. It is just because you weaken the system. The police system has been weakened. And that is why I keep saying, look, Abayfo Forever, led by His Excellency John Mahama, Yempo, but Ghana, the average Ghanaian, loses confidence and trust in major state institutions. That is the fact. And one of the major things Abayfo from Ubi to say, on making some major shakeups, just with the intention, say, or restore the confidence in the citizens back. Think citizens more confidence in the military, in the police. In Kenya, airport, some will be making sure to be into crime. In Kenya, MP office and DC office. So, almost making sure say will be fertilizer MP. But it's just because we don't have confidence in this institution. The reason why I will be away is just because you need that confidence in the institution called the police service. And the reason why you need that confidence is because almost actions, inactions are communicating such as them. Now, look, I think the last election, 2020 election, Minam Krum, and I'm a policeman. I was one of almost evening checks na yomo. Policeman is stop me and say, oh, Mr. Wilson, me say yes. Oh, Mr. Wilson, what do you mean for power? When you say yes to Abama or party nipa, a uniform. They have become so partisan that they don't even care who is involved and who is not involved. And I felt so demoralized. To a large extent, yes, I'm a human, I'm a tuaba. Now, so for the sake, we want to have some trust in the institution. You're minimizing the political spirit. It is not just in the police service. So, Uko Electoral Commission. So, Uko Judiciary, and Umpudia it cuts across. It is so bizarre. The reason why the citizens have decided they are going to protect this sense is because citizens have realized and I realize all these things it doesn't belong to any individual. Future, it is affecting our own future. Fertilizer citizens decided to stop. Adia China by who forecast officer or quarter fertilizer. I mean, no, why you see can and carry fertilizer. And all those things go down illegally. So the citizens, it is in the right direction. But since you decided to say about democracy, especially the law enforcers, the police service, to me. Change your behavior and character so that you bring your GD kakra a woman.
I see. Yanko yanim with a conversation on your mura abaya enche obe resume akunyano na fin so what try to do my deals for the next 4 years. I'm talking about President Mahama and the team Ghana fought to about the Mawam December 7 year. Now one aspect we are one yes I'm gonna fight it corruption aura operation recover all loot and an appointment abba and Samuel Okuja Tablakwa chairman of the aura team where anti-corruption drive team President Mahama atie uraya dom level because ordinary interview be a pain COP Kofi Boakye Sansona lawyer Martin Pebu and I so Raymond Archer Yagasa senior brother send on team we see and Jumadi de show Monsano send on Runo.
Well, me who ye no manage because me who say individuals are appoint you omo capable in the fight against corruption. Me name the rationale for the selection, but from where I sit me who say Ebano in Bremwa, almost decided say almost better Martin Pebu because Onukra the legal background. Ebano investigative background and also almost better Raymond Archer and Kofi Boakye because of almost background. Ebano auditing of documents and also no umbefa dom level because of the background. And it be also a ban of the political space now. Omubefa Okujecha Blafa because of the political lineage, any exposure. In the share team now, I think they are more than capable to help us. Almost each man in terms of reference there, but again, me perceive say it has to do with almost gather information, almost making sure say almost the necessary processing and the rest. Ejumano does not lie and it's not limited to almost 5 nepe. And say they are just those leaders. Ejumano they are sure say ubi bia as there. Into be your war information and all those things. And we are very confident say committee, and the modalities will come as to how our communication with the public will go any idea so that it will take place. But to a very, very, very large extent, I think it is a step in the right direction. And it is in the right direction because OSHA policies, OSHA manifesto of the policies and manifestos of the NDC now. One of the major things, and Emma Nipa Itina Sotu Abama NDC, has to do with the Operation Recover All Loots. And it is very timely because Senka Omukase Abain Ebani decided say or 10 ama swearing in Aba between now and swearing in Mojidi Senka Nema Pibe to me. And bringing in at this time is very, very timely. Right now, even though not committee in New York, it was clear that people were beginning to still loot and hide the loot in Nomaya. And for them to start work immediately, it is in the right direction. We share their personalities involved and so on.
I see. Sina, your fancy, okay. Emmanuel was in junior and I'm attending kind of about your young crack from my Bible to us.
Yes, I'm with my Jenny Shassi, Mama Hanyakum.
Mother, my brother and I said, so far, no, the yellow do crack can no in the big long track. It is money now. How did they enter?
Who said when they loot, then they close the door, then it comes here. See? So most about 10,000 bags of fertilizer.
10,000? More than that too.
Because one kind of bit from the top, from this side. So the top of the from down.
So this is Sokoban. That's around the Sokoban.
So how come I was has they sit inside?
Our intelligence said come to God. I mean, the serious thing is that the whole of this year, and Cocoa Ball see or see young farm cocoa being young farms because Ukraine and Russia war. I'm need fertilizer. No, we have fertilizers came somewhere. And this we are told, say 2 days after elections, then we came to dump them. They did one completed. The room here in the house is full of fertilizer. So, Yaba, we are confiscating all of them to. So just let them move. At this point, even the Mother, now my brother and I said, So far no the load do crack no in the big long truck.
Imagine that. Hey, you ain't gonna come. You said 7. No. So you can. Officer, I beg, go down. I beg. Ghana money. They spoil our water. You know the Fokote? Ghana money. Don't be the last one. I think I wish you some out. Why this man is the bank that he invests? That will be said in going.
Facebook no omo hajo made I think say team no ehwe na omo atimi a retrieve page no back na yatimi akọ yebedi nkomo sisi na honorable Felix Kwachi Ofosu ebedi nkomo oye spokesperson for Mahama transition team yene no bedi nkomo sisi ade afa so far babi adwuma akodro ene baby a wo de omani kire da ben no bewie ene ade ni nyina no. Okay, so mami ko na mene MP elect abra asebu kwaman kase ewo mfimfim mantemo osan so double as spokesperson for Mahama transition team. Honorable Felix Kwachi Ofosu. Honorable Mechiao.
Yeah.
Honorable Bibi Abokodi.
Nyame adom Bibi.
Congratulations so.
Oh, me da.
Na ye diwachi ye my reporter akra ba beda coalition center ho.
In morning the report me make
pa na dwuni nyina na yeso ye tia na ye nae. Na okone ti sen.
Oh, na okon abwa. Na mo no esan edwumaden kontaje ani nsi ani ayi. Say into na abede say yedin ku maka it's ye o she abadu na and say ni pamene place for the police center opo na we betie e so pesa no mpe so na ya ye do so no
anya sitting MP no
David
okay omko private sitting MP ni lusu ye okay.
So far, at the city and now for the bank for the unity. This is the the Papa Bano. If we do this, Yambi and I say, I need a Wafua and Paya, they do and about and I
Dana I knew Juma 4 years ago. At this time around, I work in the bar. Some men are catching home.
Oh, and then Beninka said, yeah. I was sorry, I won't share it. Now, Mumusha baby, if you say, I credit with Tabasco, yes, nothing. Epen saying, it was on Sulumu, Eshe baby, is to be a while, and a bath. I show you him. Say your boy, your woman didn't that woman took a creative by if you are feeling there is also agency can say, Tiano, the best source, and the Baya 8 Pampaso, you're there, but the two got a GA, never one. Some people, one, any
at Waba at the mine. And it is also a
I see. Melim say benya abrese mo studio but enti no abura say bu kwa mankesi for tie o constituency o mo control especially Accra 80 wa. Then ye hwe nim say honorable Felix Kwacho Fosu e de brain as abura for.
Oh, it can mama aso nko akwam. Oma se minam, oma so man tedi mama minam. Ase NDC amandofo no minam. Na eye ye benefit Monday, eye tumi amudi ama president na ebi ososo ye bebom aye dwuma aboa ma impuntu ni die aba constituency ni dedi kan no the constituency no enkanye onso tie we chi so wo fin kan memu ha wa na be do jim bi no we traffic free one
And correct.
it's a yeah constituency e be chi bi sa na mom no esran anyi mo si won ka ma afo a omunya yiti no ana dwumadie ne sisi ahodo a wo se koso e wo consensus na kedi so be ka en sabi in to that beginning e wo consensus no ina ni odo na wo mo so sabi ya nya ho tide na abob nti abeye asudie kesi no di ama ni en papa Dr. Mama si ebeye dwumaden na ayaboa na ntu ni yeje abana no baba e be so kwaye do tumi apaso ejina ni pani di mu esi manemu akasa bi ma wo mu ya che ati ejina o kawa odwa o ni e de anu apase de ni me ye e bra e se wo concentration ni a wo so ma ba bo mo de na so ma no nsa pe baba wo mo dia na mo pro constituency of na onfa na sonto na ontie enuma ahodo a yame ado metumi aye no constituency of dem make MP no kra so wo ba constituency wa hwe na e esa se fibra eye e bilo lusu promise so constituency ni ja pato na o ma ana wa be bua aye bi enwo enti ema asudia e wo constituency ni na that so be the before the level said you are more number after the by the it's na ma asudi na the do na ado ba ni awo impusu jodi to piano na ni pano se ye be di adi akwa wo mo itu be ko baby no na school dai bi e ku aseti apan mo an kwala ku spenye di ano na ma fa to no so be be ti I na kama ubeko baby no ka sabia e na bo modin ana abo akadi anu na mesi hospital ko e de ma wo ebi wo ha omo mo ni akadi a omo di ugu ma sha ya ko na di ma wo mo ebi wo ha omo ni nchi mechanized ball ebi wo ha omo background e de ma wo ebi wo ha community center no me bi de ma wo mo but you won't grow na kuma aha ifu ane ebuyanson 267 communities and towns and villages for it.
Wow.
It would be na tomorrow. So tomorrow send training and go to don't have something here look for do. If you are not in am so so sama for no dia me muti dia. Option who say mem we are in the ya say nyame ma dom na say no yes ya ibi dia bo ade be foka o kwa kwa obedi wo sha ne it is a meta is to na bitu dia ene nyame na dom na say edi nkuni kwa paso say ni na me dey ent dia impuntu ni enima do na no ko na me de ko na edi yi abre ekifo nti me ji dis no bi ena nkulu bi le bai na sana ko ba dom atu amambe se be ni mo nyam se iki ni o ma de ko ba se be na men ko me hi asem na obi anti bi na men pe akodi faso pa ya mo na mpuntu mi bi bai se me ho pa ayi kutuma na aso ni se be ya obi a obebu nkompo akodi akɔhwɛ dwuma me bɛdi wo etiki ɛbra ɔmo de ɔno sɛ media to me say my bomb home modern I get the bit to be a constituency no the fan to my party.
I see. Pressure be a down so because me cancer pressure be a down so. Yen yen say honorable fellows kwacho fusu abanyo sema wo ye ho akokwa wom ena fesu papa ne na me kire papa John Dramani Mahama ono so Ghana fo nyina nim na dwuma wo ye what kakra wa fom ene papa do ho abono a ogusu awoko wanim no the pressure be abeto so say want me and deliver bibi betime sia na
oh zabinia wo share aba me nya na le ka se le net le pro wa bibi this is a pressure by move about 11,000 votes aba ma
11,000
votes it's a long quarter that the one mind na say ye can to whom much is given much is expected
and correct
I am no na ye just go
and correct
it's if I could say no at Abama as sweet you that Ababa out it's a video meaning as sweet that the papa and we need it as sweet so about the now it has no for the can have class and it's a treasure. If I don't want to know, it's a different that you go to me, I did at the Abu. And it's a young guy, and one thing, you really can't keep more in number and the answer. And I'm telling the child, I see it never to see, I'm not to me, not I was saying a year more. Nema, now the rich guy, so what? There's a movie to the what I use the let me come what at the stomach, a woman to be answered and say, how much you cry? No, my omudin, that was kind of the same, any down a room. I'm with just a woman who measure, I'm on track. So they are almost and they're almost.
I see. I was here honorable fellows kwacho fusu ere ne no din komo ya to abama ne se onko gina enuan mo mo abra sebu kwama kesi anemu e the 9th parliament e be hyase nyame adomo a bosome a dikan e wa afia ye besi mu no ne de tosonson honorable ye transition conversation imra national ne hwe enne na atwe pa transition team no start team adwuma if all things been friends yes and then now to prepare transition moya majuma anameboa okay okay so far mo share majuma se no say na niam ekọ na atwenie enfo no maduru da be ne ehwe nim se mo bewie
oh nka decide to me no ka say no say ko agudo a share abayin tabata good so na omo jin someone that what the sign you go no if you believe for the one na me do ka omo ni esi nka kama omo hwemu ehu de dia esi ade abayin tabata bi na ne puma ekosi esi nka ayedodo ne mu se watching etwemu you na you be ya ne you be to me after to pay the power do that na ga gi nchiremu na December ku bi no bia enti se dan ye twa se ye kan so ade am ti ni ho eye nhemu do no abu akasaka se ya botelu go kwa so na pass na mo December ku ena yetimu entne ye ho ka eye asa ewo omanbiri kama dinimu ewo transition na sa sam no edino ana kontuo bi a be no ka se ekokọ so a yesu se entry ni esense me no ka se ye ya ne ntie se aban nyuma ko odo bebre na ana extra ba adwumam awutsumase a yes said hu yi ya ne ntie aban no maku ahodo na ano na etie sika ahodo ede ma enyumaku ya pere ye ne nkunte edi mu a omo ye le suma ye hunu mu yi ya tie ne se so what aba edi amoma pedi ma ha na ọma hye ne kete se ọmra meso ọman mu na omu ne ye on to ne ma se te a to di di ebe ba ọma fa na enwu hia se abeye otu bete ana mesre akabe na wotu miense ama akufo adu ba no abe dia ewo se andumo fuo etitiriwa orifa no major beko su bia no ebenya mu humu na ya se di beko na se na ebenya beso omani mu a ye hu kwa ye befa so epo isi se ko bale se abanye etie nya so no e de ho prepare fa ni pe bi just try to na no ye ka fo egu abo ni na omo ye ni sumate emrane se tei a da wote e wose ye fato anfa de ya so ni pe se no omo ni so a na ko ye asese no na we no na ye nya no itu ja e wo transit committee ti afi se intia ye intia be ya nka abai pe ko so na omo fan chire ko bla na se bi enta to mu anfa na mo nto wa ye tumi ye ka se na abai pe ko bla abo so and da fufu be se ye se twe mo omo hye na etemu ko no ye nsa ko tan kasi so ko mba pa ba so nku bra na nka omo fanse ti no mo de ehun so so to na da be kai eye eku kasi ni na ya kasi ye ko se mu fida no ya nsa de ehun to ko afa bra asem no fu masi bre no na akoye ye ko na isi ase ba be da etu ani ti no be kai a na ya esi ọmọkùnrin a yàtọ̀ àbámá ní fún ọmọkùnrin náà máa ṣe ẹ̀yẹ. Anamia mẹ́fà tó ti ẹbẹ̀ tó àbọ̀ ní àkókò mú sẹ́. Yàṣẹ́ wù sẹ́ MP yàrá náà pẹ̀sẹ̀ ọ̀bẹ̀ máa yẹn sáńsẹ̀ ṣe mú ní ìṣòro. Ìfáàdì ti nọ. Òbí biara a mẹ́nà òkùnkùn ọ̀ṣọ́ṣù sí à ọ̀pẹ́ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ jùmọ̀ mọ̀ àti tí ó ṣe sìká kẹ̀sí àkẹ́sí ní ìbẹ̀kú bẹ̀rẹ̀. Sẹ̀nyàmẹ́ yà àdóm náà ìfà èsì òkùnrin àsopọ̀. January 7th atwa ye besimu na ani ye ni na betwa mo ne no se ne be ya yi be betwa yi nti sana sisi abdo ye se ye ba ba mu a ye akoto a su se betwa yi enfa paso ye betwa ni na mu se ne be ya be se na eno no akwa am ye ni ebu wa isi amanebo a esi tie ye ba no
I see. But ana obi nso beka ne se bia omampani akufado mandate no ma na wie ye enti sa ka be 19 days ansa na ye de omampani foforo aba no aban no ho kwan se otu sa na mo ya na mebo a
won se akraka ye wade nyina ho kwan de be bia de pata
no kra
ebele so ka se president ya matemanti nti ye se ye di tu tu bo sana ente no na wo ye bibia wo yes se aka awatu ni nsa ye do defa na aban foforo aba se wo ko fa ni be djuma ta ni pa no o ma ke ya aban ko anu ni biti esa so mienu se wo ko tie sika pudo bi bia ka aban a
ne ka okay
no ka say budget aye no up to 2023 and 2024 31st December 2024 na etwem what expire it is ke bi na be dia me no ka see I start for the situation by Boteka it is a financial plan that you do map up about na basic to you omoka me no ka say bi bi papa for no expenditure ahead of appropriation. Yes, the sky is about what no budget to be announced. And one of them, a tribia or dinner was to and answer to prove I'm maybe a battery and to be okay as on. Sir, expenditure ahead of appropriation. Yeah, my client said you would the president expenditure. Just a cheer 1 hour a week. To be a consumer brand about a much. It's in 24 checks that Kenyan, as you say, about for Nebano, or when I go to and then say, I will not a what will. I will deal with them. It was all man of one point. No, yes, the best war. Ama and who to our war or the content. Nipa a 2 man, which would be a yetuma. And until now, the Yatua baby, that is the year edited the major. And I said, she can cheer a bull for the swoop. Can I be uncle farm with a fire? After a meeting, I think it's in a Yatua.
Yes.
Not by a ever. Emma, or as I don't know yet, I'm a penny for the new. Actually, crack. And the bread abandoned at the see a year, you be at the time. I am to me in free about for night. We see what the BS society or what happened before it's you know, I think almost any power you must come on. Nipana or corporate, but clearly was said, what record are crowded possible, the resolution application letter. And I also know you are talking about action and crack our same Musa or CSPBS and the interview.
Yeah.
And also, I put the in person more. Your medical screen, you know what? Say they be a boom say, the city, the city. And one day I was 3 years. They move you know my year. Now, so I never know, I say, the people in the baby, I said, don't make to the 4 men among GRE. Okay. When we know, I said, you should say, it's that and to say that. What's the year? And one about for Frama. And I can say, there will be complaint on him. What could 2 months from America? That was any better and now could use a say a bar, you bet you. I have to show him say, and I hear them now. That only know your better the day of Ghana. Is he if the little of the would say, now from Ghana.
I see. Eti the other year party I'm talking about government transition team no. Santi as here we are nkomo ayedi wo mo ya we much ready amomo.
Ya chere crack akodo e dey come.
Okay.
Olonya for president ba yo ma pedi mama na mu sini e was transition team no so. Ba chere e dey accommodative for staff.
Okay.
Say ka omo man yin tribu ka no.
But I still but I still ain't money my.
And so when I shut that
wow.
Nti beto e ti class am tre by ya e ba ye betwe mo e no e ti ni sabe pe nti se but dema na we ya nti e se ni pe bi aba problem no se do mo kwatile fia e ma na nya
okay. Okay. Honorable, Yajo Brekakra, young fancy Adam. Dr. Grace watch you.
You miss better than I said.
Dr. Grace will go to Yogate.
Congratulations to him as well.
All right. Okay, so our MP elect. Abra Sebu Kwamankese. I don't know what I Central Region. So and Mahama transition team or a spokesperson, Felix Kwachi Ofosu and Mote Nenkano. You have a break about now. Okay, and by all right. Near Canada Maria Majuma, Tinia can say memo Dreti Kakra. na matena hanom but ma menya announcement we tell yam papa bi ye friend no amukwe wotila tabi okoshi ode abeja yen se ne ba bema wadi 24 years your friend kwe edia awon kratai so no eye kwe na kwe frifie enra eye Tuesday December 17 year awiemu ho be 4 p.m. ebepem sabre akwada your friend kwe o ma meka na wo fonsa na me no kasai abusuafo no ene na afofo chine abepem ne wo mu nim ba bi a kwe ede na ni afa enti ebesre se akwada bi ni na mompotem ho no mo bi abehye dem na o se friend kwe a na o se leta bi akwahye oba bi na otia eno ane se obefa telephone na friend number 0242 685013 0242 685013 and 0542 161700 0542 161700 Timomoa na yen papa amokwe ne ba kwe yen hwehwe no sansenra ofrifie ebepem sabri no omai ye jenkrato aba ye ba ye beto aso
Esai Ban Herbal Center, na juma power ye ewo my Ghana team. Say we be on via see your boni dear. Yes, at your phone pan aye juma sono. And until tractor drivers, ne taxi drivers so all do one beno.
Results I mentioned that His Excellency the President had given me a call to congratulate me, and so I had the opportunity to thank him this morning for being that gracious to give me that call. We had a very cordial meeting. At the time he called, he suggested 11 a.m. this morning to have the preliminary meeting towards setting up the transitional team. And that meeting has just ended. It was very cordial. And I think we were very happy to be together. Mr. President has given me a brief on the security situation, both internal and external, and also a short brief on issues to do with the economy. Of course, the transitional teams will drill down further into these matters, but I am happy at the assurance he's giving us that we're going to work together in the interest of Ghana to ensure a seamless transition. And I believe that even after that transition, it will be necessary for us to continue to keep a channel of communication so that Ghana's democratic credentials are consolidated and we all work together in the national interest. And so I want to thank him for his time and to assure him that on our side we are very happy to work together, and we'll look forward to the successful work of the joint transitional team. I thank you all very much.
Thank you very much. There will be no questions.
Thank you, Mr. President. I believe that at the point the media will excuse us. So, but for now, we came with some few proposals to discuss as our guide. Most times when new president and government comes, there's a very high expectations that high expectation that everybody has, and so we know that expectations have to be managed because you are a vessel that has come. I mean, these things that people say you've come to save, you've come to rescue, they should be very careful of that because you are a vessel in the hands of God. So they should stop saying that and pray for you rather that God can use you to execute the mandate that the people of this country have entrusted into your hands. I know it's a difficult challenge. During the time you were in opposition, we were talking one time and you were saying that
MP elect for Esikado Ketan constituency and in the Western region. Prof, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ransford.
Nyame adom divine selection akan say also so.
Adom no brain awaso.
Adom brain ni. Adom brain ni. Na congratulations.
Medase.
Na connect say.
Oh, odzika peda meda mo constituency fo nyina ase. Wona woto aba me ne wona wanto aba me nyina. Yeda wona ase. Yeda ahemfo so I was supporting him. My brother Nana Penyana Kujo Krum Njesi ahemfo pi with tie enchi. Yeda wona ase. Meda so mo kodo so meda me constituency fo ase. Na me regional Nana Toku regional chairman yedana sepa adwuma oboy otumoke nyina bom number ne yedoso yenya so yaso yezen but otumi o manage nyina ama or the successful end of zaba yeda wona se papa ndadi oye aseda we friend trip na mabay nyakopon hye wonyina na won kodo won tan yichi kase wakan.
I see. 2020 okoye. Yinem niema esi e. Ne nyina mu no anye yi. O hwe niema ofe mu na obabesia ya santoa sabi uwo bibidi. But waje ato nso so peso so manfo. Na nimdie kakra wanya oso peso bo ankrofo no so edu evi na traba bi ku a wo so adura. Omoye o constituent. Now, then it's not kind of second because you have a honum. We share near my cocoso, come na the adina. I don't know the day, no. What didn't couldn't then a show crying says Sankobium.
Oh, sir, a human dash as I into Menja on Finfin. 2020, mim there, ye Juma pa, na mim ye winnie. Na one cassa watching Chimesa waje honorable Jogaten and Uncroft, one casampo wajatum. 2020 no winnie. Me winnie no watching Chimesa waje. Because Nankasane one of one crofona will be Gina for parliamentary one aspirants in parliamentary as Okejina baby kind. Wo onankasa nyina MPP for kasa den 2020 no onya da wo wa banu na wo chinchimesa nti aba na okọ NDC fo so they admitted it. Na regional minister now so last time here me opponent has been so on lunch na cap okay gina stage do the wakai as in in 2020 na cheda wo chinchimesa na oje na obesa na wa in 2024 nti wankasa na wa ja atum de dam na wo in 2020 but regardless in 2020 no wa ji fimisem but me hunde ejuma na amre ba beyen onye whether honorable Jogati uchinchi mensa ojo ana mo hunsam na okan no oba how man oba say bibi because me responsibility ana ma asuze no or de me ye na me de ma iskado ketan manfo and one no here into ono ochinchi mensa jiwe no kadai. Into the last 4 years, and I'm in a act as MP to a certain extent because I'm in a more office, mobile office every day. Wow. In Crawford, now one of what ba Ikubia, one Abia was Abram, Ayufubiara, Ibiara, Ikubiara, responsible football matches, soccer games, fancy for anchors, Bibia, everything passes through my office because I'm in my office and for the last 4 years in Yebui.
I see.
And I've been acting as the MP already.
Near two about the man or not to die.
On the son or Kakapurne presidential. And could not queen 4 voting. And the whole gun on your 4
constituency in the
constituency in honor. And also when it was like the MP was absent. And now the presidential so it looks like he gave up the MP part just to pursue the presidential. And
why not you know my be
presidential and on put in a chede hunu kra. Enti echiriare ya okabe 3 weeks mayato abino osane beya odi me opponent nature. Inti constituency no enyimpa na wo constituency no won de edwuma no wode hyamensa motu maye won de amenye nyimpa edwuma no metase menyo ne te menyo no ko menyo no ba mete wo su frɛ as some problems all constituency ni menyim meaning there yen infrastructure development yen ka kwana da onye yen nsusam yen school sam yen wo friend in Juma titu in Juma for yen youth and some them in some nyina we the doctors otase onye ntena yen na yen no koba nti wonya areshe mu de Juma no wode shamansa amutu maye ono no nti ena nyimpa na wo constituency what about what mam ono no nso nti na time na wo chinchi mesa 2020 man pa ba because I knew the responsibility, no, it was beyond Jogati.
Okay.
The responsibility was even beyond the NDC MPP. Some, oh yeah, there, ye mu binum yakopana ye na dum ye to me to kwan yakope bibi ye mu de yesuaze yakope bibi ye zaba. Ye ba ye were responsibility then ye so ye baba na ya bobwa na ya bosom. Nti skado fun wo hundam constituency fun ya wo hundam aden ono nti and what to happen was the mom 22 was sunny what to happen mom 2024 because no wonder 2020 in the realm obia catch and one kasapa we and power catch and we are in 2024 no not chede nyimpa ne de what to happen na me responsibility and na masu zinye de mo hwe na me protect abanama and when I what to happen.
I see.
Because remember I was a people's man de bia moko baby mission crofitana nko 9.5.
Wow.
No bakacho the doctor abandi ebo to am doctor na protect am ebo hu ban doctor abanu hu ban doctor abanu doctor yet to am doctor nti e pocho bo hu ban doctor maybe bia everywhere I go what can imom abanize yet to mo doctor 2020 and 2024 ye to am name mom doctor name mom the baby amoko bi am in the name mom show ye imom abanu imom emo wo wi hen nti na waye masum pi nti systems that we put in place now ye imom na mim de nyipa no boto amen. So after what to me hen am me masu in them what bia no this time around or them ban or them protected. Nti that is the system, that is how amipo mokon this 2024 day by 9 o'clock that night of the election na me baby amijina na me hu me results ma collate ma ye me bibia lewe ma mikita me bibia
by 9 p.m. no?
By 9 p.m. so wow. 9 p.m. I didn't ma panic. Wow. But by 9 p.m. na ma ye bibia because the people are telling you the same thing. Thousands of people are telling you the same thing. The corner ko baba no ban me he no yandi ebo to amo but ko ba no ban because last time I hear to more no ye hwe na wa je fi nsem ti this time they wona won pe dem baba ka cha won there oh this time yes, so was sim biom he nimpa de sisi na bi nimpa na nyipa ko na kasa so problem ana until second time is on bado ono no mama kukudur omam menwa yezen mamijina manando mishishe systems in place aye to me yedi win 2024 no nti nyimpa ne ze won woye wan afem di sesi a waye wan afem di waka me so ma afem si.
I see. Esikado Kechan predominantly NPP and a Guhonum. So Jogati Tena so almost 20 years, right?
20 years.
20 solid years.
And I was on command it 8 years.
8 years Bekamo. So for NPP Jogati, Atena Kunyaso for 20 solid years. Prof, that is something kind to convince the good people of Esikado Kechan, say after 20 years, and so almost a message when the Coco convinces are for you.
Oh, I remember message the nkano politics no apam. Politics could be now chede MPP nya and NDC nya yemfa no na oye MPP NDC for ni yanka ho. To ye na efim kra. Politics could be na yakwa ye yim na ye oyofi yemfa ne ku today nti mama ye men be yanko bro ne ye day of intimidation. Nti e hwana ye won ntum nka ne ho asam. Eka na wasama na nkofo bi wabo bro na nankasa na nkofo na ampo ne MPP fo na ampo waka ho na ahye so nobody could rise MPP nyekwa na se enyo na se yi wanyim derba be ye bi mpa obaka ho ahye because no your absolute control damn na one political leadership or one style or say I answer no I'm so political leadership on them. In fact, obi atumba mo or wadwen chewum na say ka ebi po amin take at least me take wadwen chen na a church maybe I'll consider it in my bigger decision making. So the leadership styles are different.
Okay. In
time me leadership style na me kejo no o ame de mo ka won me ya ha na me fi first of all e ho na mu from ahye say bibia sisi akojo krom e say wona wo besim enti e ho ye mu krom e ho na wo wom e ho na mu from ahye be wo krom ye ya oyeye mawara na amboa abofo bebiara we skado ketan onye adwuma na development bo ha obeye ya mamara amanka sampo be me legacy o de maami no be na ka kwana sese wa sese ya ye ne maami no be na ye mbo from ewu nyina adwuma wa mo na adwuma maami no be na o create environment bia ye nyina ndisi fo MPP fo ye tum ye tena skado ketan ma wan ye da osuneyi na osuneyi wan ye nyiyim nti amide minyim de what's waza ye na wara na ye nti sami man ya hwana na onye nti that was the message amado kwai the one when you mutuma ye dwuma won hwem ndwuma pa ma ye dedaw sector bi anywa man fa mensanko even though me adwuma ma ban bi ada
samum
sector bi anywa man fa mensanka for the at least the last 4 or 5 years me adwuma ma banda NDC abana hemeda MPP abana hemeda nti you're a purely private endeavors na me take nti sector of health bibie ni wa manye hospitals ayebo emo we see kanya ayede ko hospitals and woni kanya 13 years chips compounds one a friend and supplies amedo kwai wheelchairs mpa bibie ni wa manye wa health industry and also teaching na mankasa so nam da me medical doctor nti na me chiran crofade mroko a friend a cholera outbreak is say amaye voice yedo around before that covid ni be na mankasa as a medical doctor me ginem remember public education nti da me nyama ni nyina health fima schools books are me notebooks over 50,000 me mankrofo mat set me bon one me teaching me mankasa me especially for the girls as mentor to mentor the young girls to show them that ye besia wo subotu makobi because extra metro na mankotinyi besia there were 5 metro constituencies mankotinyi besia nti na me no me wo be judge me differently
me about 5 metro no
takrade efia
kwesimintim
eskado ketan na secondary
okay
so those 5 and only Western Region capital
okay
nti bibia 5 ni nyina kambomo metropolitan area on why the Western Region capital cities only them 5 cities and everything stops there. Yansu na ye what the biggest the population in terms of the 5 of us combined. It's Kaduketan of the 5 no, so is the biggest of all the 5.
I see.
In terms of population and in terms of land size.
I see.
And it's Kaduketan no, it's a uniquely placed to so it's Kaduketan to Mpuna. The rest of the constituencies now of Famon Obotumpun. And now are very, very important today. My message in Chada one shaman Juma Maya did. And I say, oh, Yamina Duma, what is Shamisama Mutu Maya? And I'm available to the people. Oh, no more woman difference. Oh, mammy, on Babanum Pushe, Morie. She most small boy hembo from her. She in Juma or Shaman Crofo. She machines or Jerma at the pumpful. She had a friend and dryers or Jerma hairdressers. She tools are order ma barbers. Instead me and be over the years. And see, time no strain now one candidate or Beno. Or ma nimpano ways Kaduketan wunde. Oh, my music of the two no. Ye de jumanisha nisa obeye otamehen. In Tasha no 2024 move vote margin is almost 9,000. It's 8,000 I think 700 and something.
I see.
Yes. And see ye juma ana nimpano so what say yen so free ana what to aban what mehen. And the says and ami muhunda mawakanye ami musuma mandate na mkecha wanda meyen musuma fulfill that mandate. I am Doslam Papa Mahamos winning.
I see.
And see me pedam wanabado. No so abujuma papa my nejuma no I feel. And see end the annuage there on so we win ma ono so the name there ami muhunde between on and I mean there's some similarities of what happened in 2020. Chede ne be nya wori aba. When ye nkoko to so na wo ye hen ayeka de kwana bra na nsam hun pi. And you know, may empathize at the same time, no, meaning there, a Jumana Wadashan is an obeyana wa brodo. Because on your mosi time 2016, on any no and some are working can Akroba what the shishen wogun fi was saying it in was saying nebusia for one in now what jazz in the finish semen. Nankasa 1 hour by Jane Pono, why 200 times worse. Chada papa ni pona sana oye angel no nyankopon po no nye na abraham de Ghana for wosun de we here bi ma wa bobo man on na menye na be why the Jesus Christ analogy you can then compare to Jesus na analogy obey ya wo keka no nsam we anwa kasa so wo kunu free Barnabas free woku Jesus da wankasa wo wie no wo hunde sana Messiah na why and them no. That is what happened. So the second coming of JM on the yabado no, but me jitum pa de obeye moka do obeye because me sure that just like ami waji ma befeminism yesia nyoma bi wo lessons bi wom how are you able to protect yamba, how are you able to stay focused, how are motibiano, nyimpana woboto abane ben sure then one wamba, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Then nyimpana watu aban, one mandate no kuti, onyema isi opedoye, onyema akufado opedoye, oyema nyimpana wopede watsnadun, ono owode otsna igwanodun.
I see.
To them, mono enjoy the Omanibo Amanom Nani team, fantastic team. Wait to why the major man Kunim Zaban. Them names is Kadukatans, Yema, in Kunimzi obey. Me election teams they were so fantastic. In Juma Wayana, I mean put the old babyana Obromenta Sedu because we're focused. When a there offended Pulse Rubber. Now was always Kadukatan Dr. Grace will be loose. And me some p from our crowd. Into answer it is can.
Yeah, na post no kasado. Aya na enkasi we be loose. The post no how I be ready no. Yeah, post be at test okay as soon as in the lady. But it's another effort or great effort no. Ultimate the post no is a lady. But who lead no relax here. Udi can over be actually.
No, but the indication on the ground was completely different from them time in a Yakwa house to house almost every town.
I see.
And the indication on the ground was completely different from what we were hearing. But the answer you wonder maybe some of it is distractionary. Wopede what distracting and wopede you lose focus na you come to na you panic. Odu baby pono say manhwe ya obokum warfa bem like every day the death threats. And so I think it was all part of intimidation. They'll be intimidating they be adwuma na amre and po major call house to house and famu call they used every tactics in the book to get us there. Yebe go yen campaign no. But campaign ara ye title na adumnim brena so. Wow. And adumnim brena de eyen deno obaba. Ena oyenyankasa so yendwuma yebe how yebe convince nipande of the two candidates na work on enyan ye better than Osimesi. And if you can sell your message without insults, without offending in some kakana robashisha, you'll be fine. But yeah, an opponent on offer different type of campaign. My young in the day on them me besi and intino. Campaign up what the buffum cry there when they or badana robashisha or hen crofo on the air. You remember about Western region a tibimpo boy be offer free or shisha hurba and a doctor and like what can almost as if they were school. Now you're in a school down, now you're kind of politics. They lowered the level because they assumed that Jamami Besia and that the assumption was one, maybe I'm unstable, or two, Ebia Mokoko Gumeni Masi. I don't know what kind of politics they were doing because now I know do baby and I say Nankrofi pa na nimpa na when you're why you no researcher. I ena accident ba. Na car ne baso when accident na Nankrofi 30 wo woma. Na 30 ni nyina we prepra. Na order ma ba na me be triage meaning am na motu market do eyi podi onyen wins eyi yenyen CPR eyi yenye day eyi tamtam yenyen hospital akru pam no kru no yen chiche yen day at the worst scenario in life, right, where 30 people are injured. If I can abroni a train him that me the major mana, do you really think I'm not stable under pressure? I don't understand who told them what they had. But on no one's what they one premise. Into one campaign that were pitching is so low. bonde mo opponent oko and maame no na yon saze eno hu mo chapo dem na wan kasa mu and obu menichi. Ransford. I was like, is everything okay? Like Boakye? Because them who watch up the main chill, how relevant is this? Meanwhile, it's not even true.
If you are not person channel.
Also, the no be sham. Ransford.
If you are not person channel.
Also, the no be sham. Now I remember at one point I was like, apparently no, at least you find or you educated kakra one year research kakra na. But you know the interesting thing, Ransford, on your day, time na what lunch one campaign or lunch in the campaign. Canada Japan cast be but we take. Canada Japan we inviting obey. You know the more constituency why you want parliament one presidential Canada Japan na owini eskado.
Okay.
I guess because he won or baby as a guest.
Okay.
When you now work say we work come once a mono abujo bay or back come once a mamina and your size or today. Then the next person came and said the same thing. Then R.K.B came and threatened me there. Amidzi woman was all in 2029 a crowd ninya or won't say me hey yabasan ya yenibium. Na ya shede or home or threaten there 2020 to Basan which in Chimensa. Canada Japan more when you now work say we no Mike no catch on the name one. Mami a work and one say me a why them a yenya years ago. Are you aware that this woman don't take her for granted? You understand? Don't underestimate
Canada
her.
Japan.
Canada Japan. One point tell you. More underestimate Mami no. Because this is a woman who for the first time Oba on city, a sitting MP who was then a minister. Oh, you're sitting MP for almost 18 years at the time. 16 years, at the time. Plus, minister. Nah, mami, I am fine. I was not in the political space, right? Now, me politics and go for in politics. Me too, ma ben city them you pay. Samroko second rounder with even a much weaker candidate. Do you really think there, mami, no one some other overcome stage you know okay? Yeah. In time is advice I'm ready when you there. Mama won't underestimate mami. Okay, no be arenti.
Kennedy who threat no.
Oh, there, my men are one year no quanonia better than one cassa over say. What's happening? Each him nara wo bombuta fala.
But yeah, Shadi, because I remember that Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. After my lunch, And now one student TV, you be a phone lines of Fred Casa. On my exams, I said no so much.
One cowda one brand 300 cities that one brand campaign launch.
Oh, share opponent now. But be no free bar. I'm talking about Bia on the President Kufado Yajuma Jubilee House. We are talking about Bia, Badagal, I'm saying issues and whole bomb with the kind of money and normal war. And how our more abuse system in the way of using the military. Whether genuine ones or fake ones, show matadie to say almost cause mayhem na the idea. Name more with opponents, but be no fever, name more.
They be crowd. I'm put the moon. I don't win in the Pomea party. Winning primaries.
Now winning now
winning primaries be a party. Because I felt like they have given me the best candidate on Pode or your mentor. You understand? But at the same time, just because he's a weaker candidate doesn't also mean that Mama Mia Mejuma. So one of the things that I never underestimate my opponent. In fact, I'm overestimating Pokrina Namutu me and Mejuma.
Okay.
To that moti.
Okay.
And even though I knew he was a weaker candidate, I still knew there's still an Mama Mfa in Fin Zagre. Or de Mimia Menuana me Jumana me ye na osinua. Inti obe na wobaka de galamsey no the scaraban or the banana ya prepare ye both spiritually, mentally, financially, economically, everyly.
Yeah.
We really prepared 100%.
Wow.
Because we knew there any strategy which we expected. Because it's neither here nor there, you understand. And the things that are working, the people who knew me. Number 2, obey vote buying. Obaspa no waboto election or the sika stolen money, of course. Kalam say ska or the baba boto excavators no you when so were charging 500 excavators or come offer them excavators and I say America says our case was quarter 4 criminal charges. Was we are gold to enrich himself. Wow. Excavators no fair. Was saying so there was a 4th one. Other one court say Sierra. Wo nankasa na aba na onye ndisi aba na nankasa na MPP aba na wonye no kokot nti ono ne yenyim de no hubon. But at the same time na wankasa no the media space bi a wotum work can some misinformation, disinformation to prep somebody up who is not even at that level. Nti what shall say na wankasa won post this work can some na maame no win na waka or 50-50 and or a day but ni nyina no ye adwen there. Yes, the nyama ni nyina baba. But what is more important is our focus. We should never lose focus of why we are here. We're here because it's kado ketaman for wiya mbwa. It's kado ketaman yete wo sufre. It's kado ketaman for si. What the Juman what the bashaman sa na ma beye wan pezi medamo one. It's kado ketaman youth nisi doctor yenye juma doctor yer bre. It's kado ketaman for si. Doctor, prof, igom, young rich and economic hardship and ye po ye die, or friend a com. It's kadu ketaman's young banu school pa yeny's country school fees. Book po yenye bintani ato trunk na ato chobox. Inti doctor, awu ne yenyim de jumani edition was able to my ye. Eba so ye pacho men yim buanyan, regardless of baby ye fee ye bay. Na constituency nankasa no onfane tampa onfomfra enwana what new site was see dog yentumpo yenkofie insu to a oya ye park ye car wo baby na yetu ya kofie doctor insu ni mba yesisi yenda na popo insu no wamba ka kwana wa yenda no wamba kanye mpodi odo baby na wa aboyen. And you know, light has to do with security. Yes. So those were the issues at hand. So I would have thought then Kayebe debate on the issues not the or Yebesia and our Ninyon Sazi and them kind of politics. And that is not what the people wanted to hear. You understand? It's in your focus. My able to me, yeah. Boreholes are the the brown one. In so they the buy the bay. Car corner or the tray. Schools or the born one. Books or the baby Pierre or the yen. You focus on the needs of the people. And I born one. And Yamina Dumwa to Aban was Amahan. Indeed, the more important part is that say no one why and one family. Says a waka amiso why that most made and may me youth are winning juma more born one. I promise them there may abobo yana prajana a work and pay. I should deliver on those things. I see. Mo promise one day and be say afuna water nazin much share a capital kakra mizamon. First of all, no mash I said that with Obatan pa micro loan, right? So mama a pano for kakra, mama market for kakra, mama groups in kakra. Says Sierra na what did you manage Amazon? Order mutum the may extended the margin.
Make I say you buy you call Grace more. Okay, be said or down hormono. The Women's Bank, Crano, I'm so may have 2 stores be available, said a bear. President Mama Benya free loans on the but luckily for me, as part of President Mahama national mandate or manifesto, no kade Oboboy Bank so I'm because when there's a manu muchira, in disproportionately no and I bear the biggest brunt of it. Because here near Kunum, here near Shambofroma, here near Shifie, here near Shiziban, some Yasha Pumas and some. As women know, the biggest how Kasawa a manum yezina osi yani besafoni endo. Onuntina me Papa Mahama in his infinite wisdom one day. Or there or bomb besafon because a man match the last 8 years and besafoni and ya bred disproportionately. Inti oya Women's Bank no nanya there. Obama loans interest free to a certain level of loan ebeji. Na dem skano ya toyen bari identity because we do discussion be seen sama or dash busuani na wonsem. Inti amenu murotran
the miskano na wa abaka yen yendi na yen local no obantampa microloans na yetum da ya register yen besiafo ni yen besiafo people be were from Ladies for Dr. Grace juma wo bobo ene hu enwa enti mu hu de mbesiafo na wata mechi
I see.
ena musu menyim de ehwe metro na tida mamken mankutinyi besia no I will be judged differently from my male counterparts. Just like me a campaign, mine was different. It was a little bit lower than me male counterparts because man tida minyanku benyin biara menyufo ebien wato wakada kunu nyon so aze.
Se me ma de o ya de ye boni e de boni.
Hu da wor kada masaman another kunu nu ankasa mu obumenyi chew and oti amenando. I didn't see that with my male counterparts, right? But I saw it with Aminti. But me jetum do nam da me besi na what picture I didn't so low no. Inti I'll be judged differently. And I believe that me will judge him by how our embassy afon what constituency will feel. Because one sentiment and I would be judge him how successful or unsuccessful I have been. So I understand the magnitude and now the jumana wada tumudu na so no da mudu ne kese. Like how enormous it is. And I've accepted it.
Okay.
And I am willing to get the job done. Papa Mahamadi ono ne mandate in Women's Bank or the back ni 24-hour economy, so I will piggyback on that for me youth unemployment because me one of my biggest problem or on me youth when you juma 1 year.
Wow.
Inti so the 24-hour economy ba motuma hey binum wa benim motuma hey binum privately na ya run shifting ne 24-hour shifting obobo hen pa we schedule ketan constituency and say one thing to botum why you that boy hen only train rails and train lines western line and the western line of it habo wow that Ghana fin pepe all the way up to Ashanti region.
Okay.
And so tum there yebo way no we could at least come as in Pomehena. We feel that it's ban no bona de western region titru kojokrom na nkwado baby ma train off and shame na no baba form na yan kotokum so no ma adwen kakra na enam no so one pan no so ye tum ye da fa na ye da ko interior because remember interior there's no sea so the sea is only on the south and ye process enam na ye dugu train no ma no do ko baby anamenyi no de diba no edan oda abraham ye yendama eskado ketan na the western region I believe the 5 metros and ni nyina no mbodwe kakra because train of itakrade in Obabasan or the eskado ketan so almost all the metro constituencies have something to do with the train and the harbor so the harbor and the train if those two things are opened, it will instantly open up the western region, especially the metro constituencies. Now, prosperity no urban, impuntu no urban, also waba. But here, 4 says I had 3 out of 5 na yenya NDC.
Okay.
Nti yen 3 no so ye de han adwene bobom.
Okay.
Na ya hwema ye botum ya ye da bo metro no because almost there different constituencies but we are also intertwined in the sense that into me you couldn't feel biara me na boundaries no ponye clear
honey gateway
boundaries no clear e bi wo ha kakra wa ha nti no say yan ye dwuma no so amboma obeye disjointed kakra so what we have to do is to work together as a team and ensure that the western region specifically metro no ono so we nya dem development nanka first and anko ho na say no wa bohen no me gitum den yen previous leaders in one boy, especially the MPP leaders. They have had these constituencies for over 20 something years. But there's no development, instead nature. And see me feel there again, I don't bring us the western region metro constituencies and waba for one time pay for. But we are poised and ready to get the job done. Yaba assist yan Papa Mahama na ya jumana over the yen. Nti yende yaman okenden afishiapa yabona bado wabwe adwuma ma Ghana aye de sese Ghana funya ye nyanyida do first na emanu mo aye shukakra tension abem ye ho akire hen bronya po yenyi mos ma ye kezi bronya sese achefo a we do 7 cities na akoko na ya hene de kezi bronya nti this bronya de na yenke yenya aye kono dry but nyame na aduma Papa Mahama aba nti anhwa ye mu binom sese na ebotum ya to akoko
no.
Nti wa ma bronya beye de And I'm happy, I'm encouraged, I am blessed, I'm grateful, I am appreciative. Where the food from Pamu used to be more bravo. Oye many can, oye many so, oye me fe. Me danyamiasi de one mom them position ya musumutum medaba na medaba boa me chrome another mo constituency for. I'm very privileged and I don't take it lightly because it's a very privileged position to be given that kind of a leadership role and the expectations. No, so and I will manage the expectations well and I will do the best. And I'm sure the oye nyamina duma merieno na meduma no waso nkofu pi monenwa.
Okay. Meba ni abe wrap up na fi ya sorry Solak Natural Clinic for Boakye. Solak say about fertility problems, chronic whites, gono, sciatica, all pains, about joint pains, your waist pains, knee pains, knee back pains, and a poor sight, menstrual pains, so they be called your lab test, your prostate scan, your sensitive fibroid scan. Na okay, so a band massage na ya the papa. Ya wakoko milimili ya Ben Harvard Senior High School. Sansona a year Kaswa Old Market Second Bus Stop no up overhead no on Sabakayan 0553932631 0553932631. Furniture City promo eba sanse enche where Christmas promo ya de Emma Ward se open kunya papa what ya say area good gardens mo pool sites kitchens living rooms about the church auditorium sir Furniture City Ghana your amount 20 to 50% discount at the Carnation and so Spinters branch 0540 314948 0540 314948. Bar Herbal Hospital at Chamfor Bansen Yarwa Nyina Bidwane, spinal cord, dislocation of arms, arthritis, sansona bone injury, a band of severe pains, bones more other diseases, be the say a stroke, gono, dressing of wounds, we are kisikrupa to know. We nya by being conquered do papa no macroning, the bianan to mago bonne na home. You offer admissions, me band say open baby, ada aje a year wire sa. Bar Herbal Hospital yebeko Samoa no enti hwe kira kwan Kumase Atonsu Agogo Abanyara Sabia nachi Sansona Sprinters Road 18 Junction of Greater Accra 0244 988 004. Aquataps a chlorine tablet Aquataps for the Abanas Aquataps and chlorine tablet the two sum treating su enya save water obendum se a ambulance say a year pipe bond water crown now bar and they garamsinti in Sukra Ghana Water Company Limited at Ritino Yenshada and Nisa Sanso and Abiana in Sua number form as soon so rainy water and put wasa or the aquatabs betum is sand chemicals and if you are any formulantino or the tumor a bit treating so no benya save water or the bedu jumadi 0209 0777 26 Terra Care and Vision Center was it when a save big promo eti promo we see no ya tretre shima from now kopim Wednesday a year 25th December enti now tresene na we shall say November 15 to 25th December any be no was say any prescription of glasses be idea mom as I said no now toshe no oba yakachia or chow 350 Ghana cedis per or chow 350 Ghana cedis umpe we na pedan sa 350 Ghana cedis anye bia no obetimi atoko kom you know na 1.5 biom now de bronya edian kwatera care Vision Center kachi airport residential area Sanso and a year you the premises of Sunny FM North Ridge 0205 43287008 0543287008. Power Specialist About Hospital Dr. Akusia Duaya say about hepatitis from A to E, sciatica, arthritis, gono, syphilis, broken bones, or saninano. A Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Yawo kwabenya ebra onam ACP kwantempone so ufi aye ACP kwantempone ko kwabenya yawo onsa aye nifa so ofiko abenya so na o headed towards the overhead bridge na and also so e won sabinkum so me pa cho number ni 0244 544422 Mr. Kill a product akonun for so na diaba Mr. Kill member drew bema wa hoden nsem e for mosisi ye ya onkotodwemu agove Mr. Kill na benom e be improve your immune system no na o energy level sweating akosroba ne sa yade entire mo o time no Mr. Kill stress and fatigue obedi so enkonim me pacho for number 0244 139 176 baby atunton no bi akọ na kokoje odi gory kids enkwada no ebema kwan wochena so honen wochena enkwada ne makwan omo mbekam die ba Friday no bi akọ na ne etie ne se ye ba bedi bronya sisi oba ho ma aba ho nya kono etise nchina mo wate ase me ma oba mfa ne tiru sakafu ene nam honom na ne tiru fi ne tiru dwie oba abekwa akọ he na kwada ketwa so ho be ase wanyie di be 105 so na kwada no kwa wonya 10 years impo eti fanako gold kids Praku Estate main gate no Christian Village dome ko unisex salon ebebo ni tin style bia bi di amount o ebe man so ebe unity no style bia bi di amount ama oba no ho so ayakono adwuma every day apart from Tuesdays etikai national so 0596 008138 0596 008138 omadam account bi ene jumadi ebrewo honorable is here honorable Professor Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa Esekado Ketande share prekope kojo krom ne share prekope because obobo di na ade adaje boy ye bepe time is here ebrabom me ma hu se wa bre zanze o the picture na to so me say no the picture bi o sorry them koda nyame ase me o pictures egum mi Facebook ra chen wo de me kwa na matam me hwe ne ye me fe na ma posti eti picture we na be free Sunday Thanksgiving service I'll call you know. I saw Benny.
Yeah, Faith Alive.
Okay.
Reverend Robert, sorry.
I see. To akodanya me ase kama. Hwede fe pa. We na galamsey for pena afiase you know.
Galamsey emfa
group of galamsey.
Emfa.
Na omo pa afiase.
But enhuma we try the obeya. We try akufado na nkrofo no we no. Then they intentionally wanted to capture your state institutions na we no. Na washa da wo pede wo hyen mo. Enwa enti washa da wo fa one like fan bad boys. Na wo pede wo surround yen wo hu so wo parliament. Na wo de ba wo me as we dan what ba. Na che de kakra na wa kan the war be finish yen kra na we lord na we rule over us. But God in his own infinite wisdom hunde mankrofi worry onye kra magana fo. Nti Nyankopon no na oma abanwa sesa margins na ye this is na over 2 million voters at 1 point something million votes.
Almost muko 2 runtia.
Na jama oye de huni jama ho wo 2 bi na wo hu de wo 2 dro ye.
Abaidie ya lusu bata abaidie ano den ko fora ko 2 dro.
Yeah, say yo Ghana for catch one papa bi so boso anopa na ote se
was that the he cries Joma Hama say the bufgra or Tiana come any
on an edrina Yajama Yakotin. Baby in there a bit more I want work and then one pedal would say some. Until they are just not wanting to understand the fact there. You know that the people had changed their minds. Ghana fo na wase someone adwen.
Your time na so.
Onye nyen NDC fo and I odo woko to edro. Oye there the people were really tired of the current situation. Na Ghana fo wase someone adwen. But the one task so we had to even when people were telling them the Ghana fo wase someone adwen na one take. I think that is that's why they are surprised.
I see.
Because anke wo ground in echo form anke bunda is not surprising the results in the margins.
Yeah, from Takwa, Bamoho, yes, Central to Greater Accra.
No, yeah, one because echo form ne say sentiment no form ne bunda ah. Nkrofa ase someone adwunu.
Enokra.
Nti say etna kra na santa.
And okay, Prof Medase.
Mr. Medase.
So by Yamfensia.
Medase.
Every time na waba proper.
Thank you.
Na ya to enkomo twetwe and so na programs outward ye go ni na no. Ibedudwam ne nyame adoma next year so yesisi mu a yebesan ayeto no. Na yama akwanya no ama nkrofo so. How wa ne mabesifa ko.
But lastly, mpeda medawase. Juma pa a boy my hand. By a constituency at least 2 or 3 times, informing the people with real information, real-time information, a fair stakeholders, sanka sama yebakasai. Onu no ma the message na ode yedu kofom no drew mankrofo wote. Nti yeden and that's it in sunku ni yadermo. Radio Gold. Ne owners, ne employees, obialo ejuma ho bia Ransford podi. Ono ye tena wa ye sorry no do. Mrs. Louisa. Oh
over Friday.
You know, 2020 campaign, I didn't see that kind of collaborations and things. And so this was very unique and very powerful. So we are so grateful. Yadawana se. Nyankopon nshiraw. This year, but won't afford.
Mama, but
Mama, but about triplets. Ma, yeah, that's it, Papa. Moya, my henny, and so. Amen. Yeah, that's
it. Professor Dr. Grace Ayisudankwa, Member of Parliament elect for Esikado Kitan Constituency. If I'm watching, I'm not much. Samba of Fake takes over your radio. Yakramo.
Do you know what listeners like about our station? It's everything.
I like everything. I love Radio Gold 90.5.
Oh, jam no. Nancy, dia wo jiwani. As a confidence level so as a kosropa. I was a maniji. If it's my friend Mr. Kill, I a beman kasa. Wa from me draw Mr. Kill. I a bear memoir. And your friend now obey who debates. Tell him. Hey, now I don't want World Cup, sir. That's all moi. Mr. Kill, ya my friend. My memoir. Case closed. Miss me person me Breman Kasa. Enti, no Mr. Kill ni buanyato. Mr. Kill, our pharmacies, herba, and over-the-counter medicine shops. Dudua, Kokunlun Ghana Limited, East Legon, a Champion Junction. For 0244 139 176. And 0204 139 176. A member wadi in fear doing what today cronkwa and the firm Mr. Kill.
FDA aji ejedi enkra to yatum.
Imagine say water wake up at dawn. You know buff, you know chop. Where it vanish for your area for 2 weeks. You not get 1 drop safe inside your tank.
Hey.
Hajia, our life was in dangerous. Only our neighbor get water with water tank.
Water tank?
Yes, water tank. Mamma mia, that water tank get meter for checking water level. That water tank be fine past Kumasi Selendion. That water tank be tough like Ghana Army. That water tank, they carry water pepe. So say some no go left inside the supply tank. What a tank! As my boss, Mr. Poncho go talk.
Beautiful, durable, with water level indicator and accurate volume of water. Water tank. What a tank! By Duraplast.
Agriculture is essential for any society to feed itself. It plays a vital role in the growth of the economy of any country and its development. This is the platform that brings finality to all critical issues in agriculture and agribusiness in Ghana. On the Ghanaian Farmer Show, we do more than just talk. We resolve problems, hold stakeholders in agricultural sector accountable, and address all the key happenings in the agricultural sector. From funding, market access, infrastructure, policy making, and everything you need to know about agriculture and agribusiness. This show provides the platform that amplifies the voice of the Ghanaian farmer. Make a date with Enyanam Manye this and every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. on Radio Gold 90.5 FM as we explore the